Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, so today is April 2, 2024, and we will be conducting the opening of bids for one goods and services project to be followed by credit conference for civil works projects. So to start, I request everyone to please stand for a short prayer given by our DC.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we ask for your wisdom as we begin this activity. We acknowledge that we need your wisdom and insight, and we welcome your presence among us. Guide us in our instructions and decisions, helping us to seek what is best for all involved. We trust in your perfect wisdom and ask that you direct this activity according to your will.
Okay, thank you all. 2 minutes. So for the preliminaries, may I request Engineer Arman to check the attendance.
Yes, good morning everyone. For our members, Mr. Vice Chair, our Vice Chairman, Attorney English Mendelo, the Chief of the Administrative Division, Attorney Mary Green Omukit, the Chief of the Construction Division, Engineer Isabella Sinkinga Jr., the Chief of the Planning and Design Division, Engineer Cecil M. Santos, and the Chief of the Maintenance Division, Engineer Rosalinda Salvaquera. So, Mr. Vice Chair, we have a quorum.
Okay, so there being a quorum, I now call this procurement activity to order. So please proceed, sir.
For our DPWH members, we have Engineer Medardo S. Maestre, Attorney Manina Cleina Singso, Engineer Harold A. Alvarez, Engineer David R. Fidalgo, Engineer Joel G. Posi, Engineer James George B. Antonio, and Ma'am Ademus L. Capasilio. We have here Mr. Bastier, the power of observer from the Commission of Audit, Auditor Benjamin Lasang, and from the Back Secretariat, Mr. Vice Chair, we have Engineer Maharlika, yours truly, Ma'am Salome Kalima, Ma'am Jane Pasqua, and Ma'am Cristel Capello. So that's all, Mr. Vice Chair. From also Mr. Vice Chair, from our respective leaders, from Grand Rose Deputy and Catering Services. Okay, Ma'am, sir. So that's all, Mr. Vice. And also from Tag's Hotel. Sorry, ma'am. Okay, that's all, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay, thank you, sir Arman. So we now proceed in the opening of the bids for contract ID 24GB002. This is the purchase and delivery of meals and snacks of participants for the calendar year 2024 DPWH Regional Office 2 Learning and Development Activities. The ADC for this project is 5,665,500 pesos, and the delivery period is for the supply delivery through ordering agreement. Okay, so for this particular contract, we have 2 participating bidders, Rose Food and Catering Services, as well as Touch Hotel. So we now proceed in the opening of the technical proposal of the first bidder, Grand Rose Food and Catering Services. Okay, so I have with me now the original technical component of the bid submitted by the first bidder, Graduate Goods and Catering Services. Time check is 10:30.
Good morning, everyone. For the technical proposal of Graduate Goods and Catering Services, we address as Carrefour Telegraph City for 24 GB002. Field Service Station Certificate, Platinum Membership, valid until March 9, 2025. Check. Bid security in the form of a bid security declaration, duly signed and notarized. Check. Computation of MFCT with a total amount of 20,234,020 pesos. Check. SMCC with an amount of 5,621,625, more than 60% of the ABC. Check. Technical specifications. Check. Omnibus warrant statement with debt process, duly signed and notarized. Statement of all ongoing and similar completed contracts. Check. Manpower requirements. Check.
Okay, so our first participating bidder, Graduate Goods and Catering Services, complied with the requirement as per checklist. We now proceed to the second bidder. So this is now the technical proposal submitted by Taj Hotel.
For the technical proposal of Taj Hotel, with address at 70 Tax Street, Centro 8, Tuguegarao City for 24 GB002. Field Registration Certificate, Platinum Membership, valid until November 17, 2024. Check. Statement of all government and private contracts completed, similar to the contract to be bid. Check. SLCC with an amount of 2,043,450 pesos. That is more than 25% of the ABC check. Technical specifications check. Bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration, duly signed and notarized, check. Manpower requirements, check. Omnibus sworn statement with stem process, duly signed and notarized, check. Commendation of NFCC in the amount of 35,471,655, check.
Okay, so our second bidder likewise passed the requirement as per checklist. So we have two eligible bidders. So we have proceeded in the opening of the financial component of the bid of the first bidder. Okay, so this is now the financial proposal submitted by once again Daang Food and Catering Services. I check 1036.
For the financial proposal of Daang Food and Catering Services, bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check. Price schedule. Is there any maintenance cost?
Okay, so we now read the amount of bid.
So, Mr. Vice Chair, the amount of bid is 5,344,850 pesos only. Again, 5,344,850 pesos only with no discounting offer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's the total amount of bids submitted by Daang Food and Catering Services. For the second bidder. Okay, so this is now the financial proposal submitted by the second bidder, Touch Health Engine. And 38.
So for the financial proposal of Touch Mahal, I can show them. Bid form, sign, check. Bill of quantities, sign, check.
Okay, so Touch Hotel complied with the requirements as per checklist. We now read the amount of bid.
So the amount of bid of Touch Hotel is 5,336,300 pesos only. 5,336,300 pesos only with no discounting offer.
Okay, so thank you, Queen. So that's the amount of bid submitted by Touch Hotel. So after reading the bid proposal of the two bidders, the lower bid is the bid submitted by Touch Hotel. The amount is 5,336,300 pesos only. Okay, so no discount being offered. The delivery schedule for this particular contract, as I mentioned a while back, is through ordering. So to the representative of Touch Hotel, please be informed that your bid will still be subjected to bid evaluation and cost qualification. So we will be informing you as to the result of the said undertaking. Okay, so to the two representatives of the two participating bidders, thank you for participating, and you are now excused. Okay. So instead of adjourning the first part, we might as well proceed in the second part of today's procurement activity. So, this is the preliminary conference for the 4 civil work projects. We have contract ID 24B00080, followed by 24B00081, 24B0082, and the last project is 24B00082. So we start with the first project. Contract ID 24B00080 to be presented to us by Engineer Vero, sir.
Thank you, Vice Chair, and good morning to everyone. For contract ID 24B00080, and its name is Convergence, Special Support Program, Special Work Fund, Motor Vehicle User Charge. Oscar 1123, installation of Signage-Warning, advisory regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights along Maharlika, LZ L00857LZ, K0246+659 to K0247+660, installation of Signage-Warning advisory and regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights along Maharlika, LZ L00857LZ, kilometer 0248+000 to K0249.000. Installation of Signage-Warnings, advisory and regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights along the Maharlika, LZ L00857LZ, to kilometer 2K0252+002, K0253+000. Location is Pavement, Vizcaya. Implementing of the DPWH General Office Number 2, funding source, DPWH Fiscal Year 2024. The ABC of the project is 3,483,650 pesos. Pre-project execution is installation of Signage-Warning, advisory and regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights. For the station limits, at K0246+659 to K0247+600, Barangay Almaguer North of San Antonio, we have an individual ABC of 1,158,000. For number 2, station limits, K0248+00 to K0249+00 at Barangay Almaguer North and Magsaysay Hills. There is an ABC of 1,264,150 pesos. Number 3 is K0252+002 to K0253+000, Barangay Makati. Approved by the contract is 1,061,500 pesos only. We have a total of ABC of 3,450,650 pesos. For the scope of works, we have other general requirements like billboards, signboards for DPWH and COMA, operational safety program, traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. For earthworks, removal of outdoor structures, and road construction. Point 30-meter PCC. At base and base preparations, the statutory aid of base course. For base courses, we have PCCP of point 30-meter 14-day open. For miscellaneous structures, we have road signs, warning, regulatory guide, and oil for traffic instruction. Present of plastic pavement markings, white and yellow, removal of existing reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. we have roadway lighting and facility staff for. For contract duration, we have a total of 60 calendar days, with the net working days of 38, predetermined unworkable days of 4, Sundays and holidays of 18 calendar days, with a total of 60 calendar days. For pickup license, required pickup license is size range of at least small bit. For SFCC, bidders should have completed the contract and major category forms with a construction cost of at least 50% of the EPC of the contract to be equivalent to 1,741,825 pesos. For major category 4, PEMS traffic engineering management system would include safety devices. For similar category of 4, TEG traffic engineering, PEP traffic engineering pavement markings, PEPSC is traffic engineering profile markings, PEP is traffic engineering pavement status, PES traffic engineering synchronization, and PEA traffic engineering signage. For work experience, for the key personnel, for project manager, 4 minimum years of total work experience, same position, 2 minimum years of civil experience, same position. For the project engineer, same as the project manager. Materials engineer should be accredited materials engineer 1. Quantity engineer surveyor, 3 minimum years of total work experience, same position, and 2 minimum years of civil experience, same position. Performance, same as project manager and project engineer. For safety officer, should be accredited by yourself. Not for materials engineer assignment must be compliant to the DO 19 series of 2016, revised guidelines and the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials. For minimum major equipment requirement, we refer to BD-. That's all Mr. Maestro.
Okay, thank you.
Contract ID for B0008.
Okay, thank you, Sir Bello. So, any question or point of clarification for the first contract? Okay, hearing that, we now proceed to the second contract, 2014-0081, to be presented by Convergence.
Good morning, everyone. For contract ID number 24-0081, the project name is Convergence and Spatial Support Program, Spatial Road Fund, total numerical users charged as per RA 1159, installation of signage-warning, advisory and regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights along Daang, Maharlika, K0231-700. K0232+700. The location is in Barangay de Portelas, Alitao, Nueva Vizcaya. The implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2. The transfer is DPWH FY 2024 GAA with an APC of 1,080,800 pesos. The brief project description is that the installation of signage, warning, advisory and regulatory signs, pavement markings, and street lights. For the scope of work, for other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, DPWH MOA, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization, demobilization. For miscellaneous structures, we have road signs, warning, regulatory and traffic instruction, roadway lighting, RC pedestal pole. For contract duration, net working days, 23, predetermined unworkable days, 3, Sundays and holidays, 12, a total of 38 contract duration. For the eligibility requirements for pickup license, must have a size range of at least small b. For SLPC, bidders should have completed a contract on major category of work with a construction cost of at least 50% of the APC of the contract to be paid, which is 540,400 pesos. For the major category of work, TMS, Traffic Engineering Management System, including road safety devices. For similar categories of work, TG, Traffic Engineering Guardrails, TEP, Traffic Engineering Pavement Markings, TEPP, Traffic Engineering Profile Marking, DPN, Traffic Engineering Pavement Plans, TS, Traffic Engineering Signalization, TA, Traffic Engineering Signage. For the project requirements, work experience requirements for the key personnel, for project manager, project engineer, quantity engineer, surveyor, and foreman, 3 years minimum years of total work experience in position, and 2 years minimum years of similar experience same position. For materials engineer, must be an accredited materials engineer 1. For safety officer, must be accredited by DOLE. The materials engineer assignment must be compliant to DPWH on 98 years of 2016, which is the revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineer. For the minimum major equipment requirement, please refer to the data sheet of the bidding document. That's all, Mr. Vice Chair, for contract ID 24B00081. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Rose. So any question for the second contract, 24B00081? Okay, hearing none, we now proceed to the third, 24B00080. Sir, Mayor.
Okay, good morning once again. For 24B00082, project name is Ensure Safe and Reliable National System, Network Development Program for widening primary roads along the Maharlika, K0442 plus 73 to K0443 plus 136, location Cabanas, Tabela. Directing Office, DPWH, Regional Office 2, funding source, DPWH, FY 2024. The agency is the Technician for 184,130 pesos and 77 centavos. Brief project description, length equal to 0.804 kilometer as construction concrete pavement, 0.3370 for buildings and road safety facilities. For scope of works, other general requirements, we have project billboards, signboards, for DPWH and DNR, occupational safety and program, project management, organization and mobilization, removal and relocation of facilities, environmental management and monitoring. For earthworks, removal of trees, 150 to 500 meters, considered as small, removal of actual structures of suction, 0.23 deducting PCTP, removal of structures and obstruction, concrete, removal of existing garbage with great installation, excavation, structure, foundation field, and pavement, roadway structure, excavation, and regulation. For surface and base regulation, polymer, stainless steel, base, and surface ground. For surface process, We have BCCP of 14-day contract. On road bridge construction, we have also steel grade 40 and 60. Structural concrete grade 27.8 megapascal, plastic at 28 days. Lean concrete and paint. For drainage and slow protection structures, 5 culverts, 10 mm diameter, plus 4 RCBC, and ground basement block. For Islamic structures, metal guardrail, metal beam, including post-signal vacuum beam, metal beam, and piece nose, hazard markers, 1 hazard markers, trees, furnishing, and plants marking, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, while removal of existing reflectorized thermoplastic pavement marking. And RC pedestal for calculation, we have a total of 176 calendar days with 10 working days of 129, returning normal days of 12, Sundays and holidays of 35 calendar. For pickup license, for pickup license, size range of at least medium 8, SLCC, bidders should have completed a contract of 8 of the degree of force with a construction cost of at least 50% of the ADC of the contract to be bid, equivalent to 60,742,067 pesos and 88.5 centavos. For major irregular work, RC road construction PCCP, similar categories of work, RP road rehabilitation PCCP, RCTP road construction tunnel PCCP. For work experience, requirements for the key personnel. Key personnel for project manager, 65 years of total work experience in position, 3 minimum years of similar experience in position. For project engineer, same as project manager. Materials engineer should be accredited materials engineer 1, quantity engineers or radio, 3 minimum years of total work experience, same position, 2 minimum years of similar experience, same position. For foreman, same as project manager. Safety officer should be accredited by not. For pollution control officer, certificate of training should be issued by an EMD or recognized organization. Materials engineer assignment must be compliant to DPWH series of 2016. Revised guidelines and implementation of contractors, consultants, materials engineers. For minimum major equipment requirement, please refer to base data sheet for the that's all for 2040-000-082, Mr. Vice.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bella. So that's the third contract for private. So we have proceeded to the fourth. This is for ID 24D00. Be presented again by Congress.
For contract ID number 24B00083, the project name is Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle User Charge, as per RA 11239, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads along the Maharlika, A0344 plus minus 37.4 to A0345 plus 54, A0346 plus 278.4 to A0346 plus 694, A0356 to A0356 plus 674.5, A0356 plus 831 to A0357 plus 4.0. The location is in Alicia, Isabela. The implementing office is DPWH Regional Office 2. The funding source is DPWH FY 2024 GAA with an APC of 59,265,475 pesos. A brief project description: the construction of carriage way with a length of 2.3469 kilometers, 4.78 kilometers as per survey, with pavement markings and solar-powered street lights. For the scope of works, other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, DPWH COVA DNR, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization, demobilization, environmental management, and monitoring. For earthworks, we have removal of upfalling structures, obstructions with 0.23 meter thickness PCCP, 0.05 meter thickness ACP, excavation, surplus command, and subway preparation. For subways and base preparation, we have aggregate base course, polymer stabilized subways base surface course. For surface courses, we have PCCP with a thickness of 0.30 meter, 7-day concrete. For miscellaneous structures, we have reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, wide, roadway lighting, arch pedestal wall. For contract duration, we have net working days 87, predetermined unworkable days 8, Sundays and holidays 20, a total of 115 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, we have for pickup license must be size range of at least medium A. For SLCC, leader should have completed a contract on major category of work with a construction cost of at least 50% of the APC of the contract to be paid, which is 29,632,737 pesos and 50 centavos. For major category of work, RDP, roads, construction, PCCP. For similar categories of work, RRP, roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, RCTP, roads, construction, tunnel, PCCP. For the project requirements, work experience requirements for the key personnel, for project manager, project engineer, and foreman, 5 years, minimum years of total work experience, same position, 3 years, minimum years of similar experience, same position. For materials engineer, must be an accredited materials engineer 1. For quantity engineer, surveyor, 3 years, minimum years of total work experience, same position, 2 years, minimum years of similar experience, same position. For the safety officer, must be accredited by DOLE. For pollution control officer, must have a certificate of training issued by an EMP recognized organization. The material engineer assignment must be compliant to DPWH DO 98 series of 2016, which is the revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineers. For the minimum major equipment requirement, please refer to the bidding sheet of the bidding document. That's all, Mr. Vice Chair, for contract ID 24B00086. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you once again, Ma'am Rose. So in addition to the 4 civil work projects, we have additional 2 consulting services, 24 CSP 001 and 24 CSP 002. These 2 consultancy projects will be presented by Sensei. Okay, sige. So it will be presented by Engineer Joe. Sir, please proceed. Good morning po. Here are the contractual data for the two consulting services. For the first one, 24 CSB 001, consulting services for geotechnical investigation of proposed construction of bridge component along the Bayongon Quezon Bagamot Road and Ramon Fortunati Bypass Road in Nueva Vizcaya. So the approved budget for the contract is 1,052,163 pesos inclusive of the 5% contingencies, and the contract duration is 30 calendar days for the funding source under the GAA fiscal year 2024. So the shortlisted consultants were terms, concrete testing, DB at Suara Engineering Consultancy, RC Section, Environmental Management Consultancy Services, Groundworks, Geotechnical Testing, and Isana Construction Testing Center. For the second one, 24 CSB 003, Consulting Services for Geotechnical Investigation of proposed widening of Bangan Bridge 1 along Manila North Road in Sanchez Mira, Cagayan. This is also under the GAA FY 2024 with an approved budget for the contract of 220,871.70 pesos inclusive of the 5% contingency with the contract duration of 10 calendar days. The shortlisted consultants were RC Section Environmental Management Consultancy Services, the Groundworks Geotechnical Testing, and the Terms Concrete Testing. Okay, so thank you, Engineer Joe. So we now move in the discussion presentation of the contents of the technical contents of the bidding documents, I should say, to be submitted by the bidders. We started with consulting. Okay, so for consultancy, una. Okay. May kami.
So, good morning everyone. For the two consulting services project, the requirements are for the technical proposal to be contained in the first envelope, the technical proposal submission form, the experience on completed projects, experience on ongoing projects, comments on TOR and data, services and facilities to be provided by the procuring entity, approach, methodology and work plan, organizational chart, team composition and tasks, curriculum vitae of key personnel, time schedule of professional personnel, activity work schedule, joint venture agreement, if any, bid security and omnibus 1 statement. For the bid security, the bid security shall include bid security declaration or at least one other form, which may be a cash or cashier's manifest check issued by a universal or commercial bank, or a bank draft or bank guarantee irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank equivalent to 2% of the EEC, or a surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security equivalent to 5% of the EEC. or the financial proposal. It should contain the financial proposal submission form, the summary of cost, the breakdown of price for the project, the breakdown of remunerations for the project, reimbursables for activity and miscellaneous expenses. So during the evaluation, the procuring entity shall evaluate bids using the quality cost-based evaluation procedure. The technical and financial proposal shall have weights of 65% and 35% respectively for geotechnical investigation projects. So per RTO 143 Cities of 2022, the evaluation of technical proposals. These are the criteria. First is the experience of the firm with maximum points without conspel 10, with conspel 5. For the conspel, for 1B conspel, with conspel 5, no points for even without conspel. And then for the qualifications of the personnel of the firm, 80 points without conspel, 80 points with conspel. For the methodology, 10 without conspel, and then also 10 with conspel for a total of 100 points. Take note that only bids whose technical proposals pass the minimum technical evaluation score of 80 points shall have its financial proposal opened and evaluated. For the post qualification, verification of legal requirements, including licenses, certificates, and permits, and verification and validation of the bidder's stated competence and experience, and competence and experience of the key personnel to be assigned to the project, and the ascertainment of the authenticity of the bid security. So for the award of the contract shall be awarded by the procuring entity to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the highest rated and responsive bid from needed evaluation conducted. So for the deadline of clarification, it shall be 10 days before submission of bid. Any supplemental bid bulletin shall be posted in the Filters and DPWH website. Deadline of submission of bid is on April 15, 2024 until 10 a.m. at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calisur, Cagayan City, Cagayan. For the number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original and 1 copy of the first and second components of each bid, and each soft copy in PDF format stored in any electronic device, either flash drive or CD-ROM, to be submitted along with the hard copies of the first and second components. For the date and place of opening of bids for the technical proposal shall be on April 15, 2024, 10 a.m. And for the financial proposal, April 23, 2024, 10 a.m. Both at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calisur, Cagayan City, Cagayan. Final bidding documents and TOR may be downloaded from the Filters and DPWH website. So that's all for the consulting services. For the civil works project, the technical and financial requirements are for the first envelope or the technical proposal, it should contain the eligibility requirements, which must be updated in the DPWH Civil Works Registry, the bid security, the list of ongoing and awarded but not yet started government and private contracts, the project requirements, including the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification and experience data, the list of contractors, construction and laboratory equipment pledged to the contract, supported by proofs of ownership or lease agreement, and the omnibus warrant statement. For registration in the DPWH Civil Works application, If the bidder is not yet enrolled in the CWA, the bidder must submit its Class A and Class B documents, excluding the 5 Class A documents covered by the Field Registration Certificate. While if the bidder is already enrolled in the CWA, it should update the pertinent documents in the CWA through the contractor profile application through the DPWH website. For the bid security shall include a bid security declaration or at least one other form, which may be a cash or cashier's or manager's check issued to a universal or commercial bank, a bank draft or bank guarantee irrevocable letter of credit, issued by a universal or commercial bank equivalent to 2% of the ABC, or a surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security equivalent to 5% of the ABC. For the financial proposal, which shall be contained in the second envelope, it should include the signed bid form, indicating the total bid price and contract duration, the signed bill of quantities with bid prices, detailed estimates including the summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. So during bid evaluation, the bid shall be conducted in accordance with RA 9184 and its revised implementing rules and regulations. For the cost qualification, it shall be conducted in accordance with RA 9184 and its revised implementing rules and regulations and other relevant department orders and policies, including Department Order Number 127, Series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of cost qualification of bidders, with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH, Department Order Number 9, Series of 2012, Technical Requirements for Civil Works Projects for Public Bidding, and Department Order Number 58, Series of 2012, Inclusion of Material Data on the pledged equipment of a bidder in his bid document. So for the deadline of submission of clarification, it shall be 10 days before the submission of bid, and supplemental bid bulletins shall be, if any, shall be posted in the Field and DPWH website. Deadline of submission of bid is on April 15, 2024 until 10 a.m. Manual submissions at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calistour, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. While electronic submissions may be done through electronic bids_r2@dpwh.gov.ph. Our prospective bidders are required to submit only one original copy sealed in an envelope. And for the date and date of opening of bids, it shall be on April 15, 2024, after the deadline of receipt of bids at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calistour, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan. Please take note that bidding documents and plans may be downloaded from the Field and DPWH website. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you for okay. So that concludes our private conference for today, unless we have other matters to discuss or any question or point of clarification. Okay, hearing that, so do we have a motion for adjournment? Can we have a motion?
Mr. Vice Chair, I move for the adjournment of this procurement activity.
Okay, so after the motion duly seconded, I now declare this private conference, including the opening of this adjournment. So thank you for coming.